Hi guys, this is just a reminder. Don't forget about your remedies in face mask. If you know how to make one, don't forget to be consistency because the face masks are good, especially the natural ones, home remedies. Okay, the ones. Okay, so this is just a reminder. Okay. Make sure that when you that everything is clean, that everything is clear. Okay, this is the eyes with that special ingredient. Okay, I'm leaving it in here so it gets all like, so that I don't put it directly. So the eyes, you don't have to put it directly on your skin. Most people they have very sensitive skin, so you don't put it directly on your skin. I'm not, and my skin is not sensitive to directly to my skin. Like if for some reason my son gets a pimple, or even my daughter, I will put it like this, and not a towel, not a towel. It has to be like a tea, like this is paper towel, but it's very thin, so it still absorbs and everything. Because I saw someone was explaining about a towel being too rough on your face, not to use towel, like for example, like this type of towels, you don't use that on your face. Okay, it's too tough, too rough. Okay, so you gotta use something a lot more thinner. So I'm trying to let this absorb. So now I'm just gonna go like this, start doing it, but eventually I'm probably gonna take it out because my skin is normal. Like everybody's skin is different. Okay, and you have to know what your skin can intake, and my skin pretty much can take anything. Also, like if you're gonna eat stuff or whatever, read the labels of what you're eating, like, because we're talking about, looking a little younger, keeping to look, how do I explain it? So we all gonna get up eventually, just delaying it. So we trying to delay it a little, so to do that, we have to read the labels. Some people, they just look at something or like, oh, this is good, this, because it looks good, but you have no idea what chemicals it has, and you don't know if those chemicals can your skin take it. My skin is not the same as your skin. Mine is normal, somebody else's skin is sensitive, and there's probably other types. So you gotta be very careful with that. You might be allergic to something, so you gotta look at and read the labels that stuff doesn't have something that you're allergic to or that your skin is sensitive to. So you do have to read before you buy stuff. From applying it to consuming it, you have to. Sometimes it doesn't have to be that you consume it. It be something that you're gonna apply to your skin, and your skin gets a sensitive reaction. You know what I'm saying? Or you buy something that it looks delicious, and and you eat it, and you have no idea what ingredients they put on that stuff that you just consumed, and then you get a reaction from the inner out. So that stuff, you gotta be very careful. So they do, from the stuff that I've been looking at and reading and listening to, for me to come and give you guys some of that backup information and feedback. From what they're saying is they suggest for us to read before we consume, to read before we apply, you know. Some people say, yeah, use a towel like that, but somebody, a doctor, actually, he's a doctor, an MD doctor, medical doctor, he has a YouTube channel, and he gives a lot of suggestions and stuff. He said one of the things you do not do is use one of these. It's too rough, you know. Don't use soap, like regular soap. That's where I learned that from. It's him. Do not use soap, you know. But I didn't know that. I didn't know that soap was bad for your skin. I didn't know that it dried out skin. I had no idea. I learned this when I started doing my own home remedies and looking at what does an orange do, what's the honey does, you know, what does coffee do, you know, and stuff like that. What's good, what's the do's and don'ts, you know. I started to inform myself, and that's how I found some of this stuff out, you know. And not everything is told to us. That's another thing. Doctors are not going to tell us every single thing. So there's a few, there's another one that I looked up. I don't know. He's also, I don't know if he's a doctor, but he was, I didn't find him in YouTube. I saw him in Google, and he was talking about proactive and proactive, and he was telling us that doctors, I think he is a doctor, that doctors lack on telling us some information that we sometimes need to know and need to be explained. So so look, you see, so now I can, so this already, when you do this, you do this for 5 minutes every day or more, I don't know. Make sure everything is clean, you know, your hands are clean and everything. When you touch your face, they suggest to do this 5 minutes a day. That's the suggestion. I don't count the time. I usually do, I think, 5 cubes. I do until the thing is off, until I have the whole thing completely off. I do it, you know. But this ice remedy thing, it makes your skin glow. It makes your skin glow. It gets rid of, let's say if my son had a pimple, a teenager has a pimple, even you like Janice is starting to, like, you get a little, her pimples are different. It's kind of like little, it looks like pimples. I'm not sure if it is. She's starting to, but I'm not ready to do this to her. Nathaniel, yes, Nathaniel, I do this to Nathaniel, but I do it with the towel, like this, with this type of paper towel, and I put 2 of them, you know, because his skin is still young, you know. And that's the secret of getting rid of acne, pimples, and blackheads, is just plain ice. Okay, plain ice. All right. So that's it already exfoliates the skin. It does everything in one, to be honest. It massages your skin. This is already massaging you. This is a massage remedy, kind of, you know. This is already doing what it's supposed to, and it puts it back in place. It's like a puzzle. It puts it back in place. Remember, I had a pimple last week. I never popped it. It's right here, and it's been going. I do this every day, so it's been drying up and everything, because when you pop it, you ruin your skin when you pop it, and it leaves a scar. This ice takes scars away and everything. The remedy takes the scar away. So this is just the reminder video. You know, I like to do the reminder video, that way you guys know, okay, she's still doing it. You know, it's just not, you know, I do it every day, even though I don't post a remedy every single day, or an exercise massage every day, the oil massage every day, the face exercise. Even if I don't post it every day, I am doing it every day. You know, I find time to do it. And when I don't have time, I just do a few steps. You know, and for some reason, to be honest, we need more days in the calendar. What do you guys think? We need more days in the calendar. I honestly think we do. So I have another video I have not posted yet, where I'm already showing you kind of what the ingredient of this is that I have in here, inside this cube. Remember, I have a few of them, but I'm already kind of, but for some reason it doesn't let me post it, so I gotta wait it out. So, and you can feel this when you finish this. You can feel doing the work. You can feel. I'm telling you, it's like a massage, and it puts it back together. Like it moves all your like your blood. It's circulating. It's moving. It's flowing. You know. That's how I feel. Like after. Okay guys, so I'm gonna go and I'm gonna come back so you guys can see what it looks like after I took it off, completely off. Also, they said when you wash your face, some people can't do this eye stuff, whatever. When you wash your face and your hair and stuff, don't use hot water. Use warm water, not too warm, kind of like slightly cold, but not super cold. I wish I knew all of this way before that. You know, it's better for your hair and for your skin. It's not hot water. Do not use hot water. Okay, but don't use it too cold, like not warm. I don't know, like it has to be a good temperature water, but definitely not hot. Some people bathe with really extreme hot water. Don't do it, not in your skin and not in your hair. Okay, from what I have been looking at and researching, apparently is a bad idea. It has to do something with, I think, losing your hair, stuff like that, like hair growth or something like that. So I put the paper in here so I can do around my eyes. I'm very gentle around my eyes. I do not put pressure on it. Okay, I'm very gentle. Remember, around your eyes you have to be super gentle. You can't be rough. You cannot be rough in your skin, you know, with your skin, especially your face area. Also, do not let anyone, no one touch your face. You should not even touch your face yourself either unless your hands are clean. And the reason why you do not let anyone touch your face is because you don't know if these people have their hands cleaned, washed. If someone is going to come and put makeup on you or do something good for you, have them wash their hands. Okay? Because you don't know, you know, everybody's touching everything. Sometimes people forget, you know, you're touching everything, you know. So do not let, like my son sometimes touches Janice's face, or Janice is laying her hands on his face, you know, playing around, and I get furious. I was like, do not touch each other. I have always made it a rule, because kids should keep their hands to themselves, because sometimes when they play, they're playing as siblings, they're just playing normal, innocent, you know. It leads to something else. Sometimes they end up fighting and arguing, and then all of a sudden now we don't get along, but later on they forget about it and they're buddies again. So I try to avoid that. So I always tell them, keep your hands to yourself. Okay, no physical contact. Use your inside voice. We're not outside. So I have always kept that in mind with my kids. But now there's another reason why. Is because, especially with the kids, I already know they be touching everything. So I have always told Janice, don't let nobody touch your face, and you don't touch nobody's face either. Okay? Sometimes her cousin comes and hugs us and stuff, you know, to show her love, and like I'm okay with it. But sometimes I'm like, especially with the pandemic, I was like, no, because I don't know, you know, what, you know, I don't know who's been hanging around with who, all these parties, all these gatherings, and what's what, you know. So we have to be very, you know, even though we are all live in a crowded area, we still got to be very careful. So yeah, the moral of the story is, do not allow anyone to touch your face. No one, unless, like I said, like let's say if I go into, the other day I went to my friend's house and put my home remedy on her face. My hands were clean, you know. Oh my god, her face was so nice. I love her face. It's so you could tell, it just, I don't know, but when it came to her face, I was very, very fragile with her face. Okay, I'm gonna go so you guys can see the results. Okay, I don't want to make this video too long. I think it's already too long, but it's supposed to be. It's a remedy.